I died for the second time. She woke me up. Please, Cecilia, my wife, when I die now, don't wake me up. I don't want to come back in this world. And then my funeral doesn't have to be a big funeral. I want it in a small scale. Before my death, there's going to be a virus that's going to swap the world by its storm. Which that virus is going to be bigger. It's going to be not bigger than the virus that we had. There was a virus that was happening in South Africa, which they call it a 3-day virus. It affects now in 3 days to death. But that virus, it's gonna come down in South Africa again. We are speaking about what?
Coronavirus.
The coronavirus. And he passed on in when? During the coronavirus.
And he was born during a pandemic too, right?
He was born in 1921.
Yeah.
On the 21st of July.
There was a pandemic going on at that time too, wasn't it?
Yes, that was they used to call it a 3-day.
3-day.
Yeah, it's a 3-day. In Africa they say a 3-day.
Okay.
It's a 3-day flu.
Yeah.
Yeah. It will affect you now. After 3 days, you know definitely you have to go to the rest of the place.
Okay. So the sculpture's up there. You have a stove for the blacksmith.
Yeah, that's for the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a cave.
That's a cave, yeah?
Yeah. You say that some of our spirits lives in the cave.
Okay.
Yes.
And the head behind there?
That is the goddess of fire.
Fire.
Yes.
The god of fire.
Yeah, the god of fire.
And the symbol here?
The symbol represents the four corners of the earth.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
The 4 elements.
The 4 elements.
Those are the 4 elements.
Yeah.
And those are the 4 corners of the world.
Okay.
Then when you separate them, on top, we say that's kamda.
Kamda.
Yes. In a chemical language. Yeah, this side. This side. That's kamda.
This one, yeah.
Which means the physical world. That's tacit, which means the spiritual world. So we live in two.
Yeah.
You have the spirit, you have the physical, which is now we're living. Then inner being is a spiritual world.
Yeah.
It's a spiritual world. That's the Christian state. Oh.
Yeah. And with the connection or the knowledge of Credo Mutwa and Kemet, you were talking about the calendar, and there's a guy called Nkulu Zingiza. He's talking about the calendar.
Yeah.
Is it the same calendar that he's talking about? That Credo Mutwa?
His teachings.
Yeah.
What Zingiza teaches. Most of the things he read from Credo Mutwa.
Yeah.
And then when we speak about our calendar, we speak about our everyday life.
Yeah.
How do we live? Because of everything goes this way. In an African calendar, we go this at our time. Then in an African culture, we don't have 12 months. You have 13 months. The calendar goes according to the seasons.
Yeah.
According to the events that are happening seasonally. That is why we celebrate the four cardinals. And this village, the way Credo built it, we can celebrate all the cardinals. That is why when you are here, when it's winter, when you start moving out of the gate, they said, you feel that it's cold.
Yeah.
But when it's here, it's
okay. That's cool. Because in my teachings in Burkina Faso, I'm initiated by the Dogons. You know about the Dogons?
The Dogons, yeah.
Yeah. And we're following the Kemetic calendar.
Yeah.
With the New Year is on 11th of September.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So it seems like, you know, the Dogon, they also have the master, my teacher.
Yes.
Is the son of Nabala Musa Murudeni Big.
Yeah, yeah.
He was also a prophet. And the same like Credo Mutwa, he was traveling around, you know, all over, especially in West Africa. But he was in Kenya,
Remember,
he was all over.
Remember, you can't be knowledgeable about what's happening. And you can't be up to date with what is happening in this universe. That is why, as a shaman, as a prophet, you got to travel. Know how other people do things in a tribal way or in a spiritual way or in a way, so that you can be able to learn from them and take yours, the knowledge that you have, and combine them and create your own knowledge, which is the wisdom. We call it a wisdom. Wisdom means, I don't want to say intelligence, the smartness that you are born with. And wherever you go, you got to be a chameleon as a shaman. You got to adopt. If you find these people are like that, you got to adopt and be part of them. You don't have to change and be separate. Otherwise, there's nothing that you can do.
Yeah. Not like those big shamans who come with all the clothes and showing we are the big shamans, you know.
With big arms, big necklaces. You don't have to show. Leave it. Let the people tell that you are definitely in the right path. I cannot declare myself as a high priest. People are the ones who will determine if I'm a high priest or not. And what's painful part is those who claim that they are shamans, those who claim that they are master, the African, they call it an African, they say it, but they call it what? African spirituality. There's no African spirituality. Remember I said, there is one spirituality. It is how different races, different clans use the spirit, their spirituality. Which is spirituality means a way of life. Those who claim that they mastered it, they're still exploiting it. Because they are no longer sharing. They are no longer engaging. They turn it into a package.
Yeah.
To sell it as a product to people. I cannot sell you a way of life. I got to share with you the way of life.
And like you said that if you are a big spiritual person, you don't need to show. You don't need to wear the symbols and everything to show people. But those who knows and those who are on the same wavelength will understand it easily, just from talking.
I do spiritual events here.
Yeah?
They will come, all of them.
Yeah.
All of them, when you see them with big arms, standing there like this.
Yeah.
When you are in an event, they want to show, standing there. When you come to my event, you won't even believe that. You'll say, my brother.
Yeah.
Where's Lebo? Who's signing the space?
Yeah.
Because I'm down there with the people.
Yeah.
I become more deity that you cannot recognize me. Until I come and say, can we have the host to come?
Yeah.
Then I come with my techniques and say, Ashe. Listen, say what I say. Chope, talk to my space.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to. I don't have to show. I need to do and pass by. Because once I start showing, that's where I start bragging. That is where now pride comes in. You lose the touch now. You start changing the movement. You start looking people in another way around. You start having appointments now. And now your people no longer see you now. They got to come with appointments to you. But if you are an ordinary person, if you live ordinary, you ground yourself especially to the one who's there. You change the world. If you find a peasant sitting there eating, typical example, bread with only water, don't say, no. Be a peasant to sit down. Be in his shoes and his shoes. Be at par. Eat with them. Share with them. Then that is where you get the blessings. That is where you get the most wisdom. Because of those people who are there, they will teach you something that you will never thought that somebody can teach you. Because of, they are more spiritually rooted more than you. Because of you can be able to survive. You can be able to go and do other things. They are not, because of they are stuck there. Due to certain things of life. Then you start judging them. That's why in life you cannot judge anybody. That is why in this world, nobody, we don't know each other.
Yeah.
They will claim and say that they know you.
Yeah.
Your parents will claim and say that, hey, Evan, I know you. Even if yourself, you don't know yourself, Ivan.
Yeah.
You are a book, you can read all the book, but a typical book that you cannot read, the typical book to read, it is yourself. You can't read yourself. You don't know yourself. People doesn't know you, they would understand. I understand Evan. When he does this, when people say, I understand it's going to change like this, that is when I understand Evan. Not that I know Evan. You were born alone. You will die alone. Physically, but spiritually, you are born. The only person that's going to be honest, the child inside of you. When you marry, you say, till death do us part. You cannot die with your partner. You go alone.
Yeah.
That's the only person that goes with you. It is the child inside of you. Like now, you are in Joburg. You're not alone. The person who comforts you, the person who gives you the support, the edge, is the one that you communicate with each and every second, which is the son, the child inside of you. And that child is so humble and honest. Due to material, due to things that are happening in this world, we end up oppressing the child from showcasing the beauty and the talent that it has. That is why we say, why you cry? When your parents said to you, go to school and learn, you decided to run after the skirt, after the girls. Why you cry? You are living this life today because of you created that life. Why you cry? Hey, I don't have food. Hey, why you cry? Because of you are the one who's sitting there not going outside to go and fend for that food. Why you cry? Your parents, why you cry? Because your parents told you that drugs, alcohol, and sex are dangerous. You said, no, I'm living my life. You cannot tell me how to live my life. Now you are crying. Don't cry. It was rape. Why you cry? Because of you know that by going to that shop and steal, I'm going to be arrested. Now you are crying. Why you cry? Nobody said that you are the one who went there. Why you cry? Stop crying and start acting like a man and like a human being and to make a change.
And even to come to this world is a choice, right?
It's a choice. Here in South Africa, why you cry? Because of you are the one who took the choice to come to South Africa.
Yeah, exactly.
We cry because of all the things that we cry for. We are the ones who did that to us, to ourselves. End of the day, we cry. We don't need to cry. We need to just to say, stand up, wipe those tears, and carry on. That is why the only time when I cry, it's in the rain. Because in the rain, nobody cannot see my tears.
Yeah.
I don't get angry. I get sad to a person.
Yeah?
Because when I become angry, it's something else. That says I'm going to hit you. When I'm sad, when you've done something to me, for now I'm sad, just give me a chance to heal. So that I can able to come tomorrow and engage with you. When I become angry, it's another story. That says we become strangers again, we become enemies. Unfortunately, Credo Mutwa is no longer there.
Yeah.
We used to call him Madala. Madala means an elder. So if I get a book that I'm interested in, maybe I pass by and see a nice book speaks about African or somebody.
Yeah.
I will take read the book, feel like this book is interesting. Then I will give it to Credo. Once said shit, then I don't read the book.
But he approved of some.
Yeah, you approve the book. It's like this is shit.
Yeah.
If it's getting a pen, you tell your Matala, it's shit.
Or if the book or whatever that you wrote, it's not.
You see, sir,
Could see it from the
rubbish.
start.
Yeah.
This is not.
Rubbish.
What you wrote this, you will just make a cross me.
Rubbish.
It's not good. It's not a good book.
What about it, sir? So I miss him when it comes to that. But that is how he gave me the knowledge, so that when I read, I should understand the blueprint of the book of the writer. You don't just read because of its AA, it's Motorola. Then you read Motorola.
Yep.
Try to find the blueprint of Motorola. Why Motorola? Why this guy didn't give this phone another name and say Motorola?
Yeah. Need to find the authenticity.
Let me teach you a secret to show that whether it's a real Nganga or what.
Okay.
When you go, hide something and say, I put something for you. Let the spirit find it for you. The spirit has to control where it is. Once he find it, then let's carry on. If you start saying, no, sister, that's how all the traditions, when you initiated, when you come out from initiation, they got to hide your goat, they had to hide something so that the spirit can be able to see whether they've taught you. You've been initiated very well. If you cannot see things like that, they paid you the money.
Okay. So if you're getting initiated and you cannot find it,
You have to find it.
if you can't, then you cannot get initiated.
You won't be able to leave the school, the initiation school.
You will not even leave it. You will stay there.
Yeah, unless your Kobela, your Lento, your master,
Yeah.
he taught you wrong things.
Yeah.
He or she's will be disciplined. Because of when it's the time of graduation, the community comes, you invite other Kobelas, even the one who taught you, they'll be there. checking each and everything.
So it's the Kopela's problem if you cannot find. or
That says
if you cannot manage.
that says your Kobela,
Something has
your
been
teacher.
wrong in your teachings.
Yeah, there's something that your teacher teach that is wrong.
Yeah. Because I guess when you're doing the teaching, you are already supposed, the Kopela is already supposed that you have to know that you have the calling. There's not supposed to be any question about that.
But now it's all about money.
Yeah. So
If HIV positive, they will say, you've got spirit. You
Yeah.
can't become
because
a
there are
someone.
similar symptoms on HIV like the spirit
Yeah, it's
sequence.
like the spirits.
Yeah.
Similar symptoms.
Okay.
Those young boys, these young teachers, youth, went to crystal meth. After smoking, they become hallucinated. They start seeing things. Then they say, I'm a Kobela. Hey, I saw you. Doctor, you were high. You went into another dimension and you think that you got dead. No. Because of these things, not easy. This journey is not easy. You are chosen. And it's not everybody who's supposed to go to initiation school.
Yeah.
To become a Sangoma, you initiate in different ways. I can be a Sangoma of a dance. I can be a Sangoma of a drum. I can be a Sangoma as a singer or whatever. It comes in different ways. It depends what type of a spirit that is into you. How do you initiate it? Because of everything, it's money now.
I guess initiation, there's a lot of money in it.
I said, hey, Pop, 120,000 is a lot of money.
So somebody can really just tell you you have the calling,
Yeah.
give you some kind of training which is not real,
Then you end up spending 120,000.
and you think you are Sangoma.
Think you're Sangoma.
And what about when you have clients and stuff? But when you go, what about possession then? When you some Sangoma that is doing the dancing and the spirit possesses
Yeah, you get possessed.
Yeah.
You are working.
But the fake ones can get possessed too, or
They can fake it.
they can fake it.
They can fake it. So when they come to us, people like us, we can tell. So that, hey, don't play games. Hey, what? Copy. It's not easy, most of the bogas and sangomas to come to the space. Because it's easier to detect them. The space itself, to detect whether you are a real spiritual person or you're just a fake.
So you experienced it, fake Sangomas coming here?
20 years been here. I mean, it comes to an experience. And besides, spiritually, I'm connected. Spiritually, I was born for that. It's just that for me, no one can initiate me. Because of the spirits that I carry. Already, I was initiated in my dreams.
And that's from your ancestors?
Yes.
Your Soto ancestors?
Yes. Originally, I'm a Khoisan. I come from the Khoi clan.
Oh, you're originally a Khoisan? Okay.
Originally. Both mother and father.
Okay.
Which manage the village became to go under. On the father's side is the Batswana. On the mother's side is the Basotho. And both, they use the very same totem. The white, the sacred animal of the star, which is a white lion. In my tribe, according to the callings of the elders, I'm sitting there up there as a royal king. Both sides.
Okay. So in the Soto...
And it's not easy. Even if they're not bogus, they're real Sangomas.
Mm.
They cannot, they can come and do their things, but they cannot do anything. They'll just say that, "Eish, mkhulu, unzima, mkhulu. You know that what you must do." It's like mkhulu, elder. It's like we call each other as elder.
Mm.
You are strong, you are powerful. You know what you're supposed to do. We cannot tell you what to do. You are bigger than us. Some they think it's a spirit from here or what? I don't know. Because of being here is not easy. I deal with different kind of spirits. Good, evil, and otherwise.
When the name Mkulu, that is,
Mkulu means the elder.
that's why you call God or Mkulu Mkulu.
Yeah, Mkulu. Ukulu, Kulu.
Yeah.
Yes. Because of when the missionaries changed, they couldn't say Ukulu Kulu. They would say Nkulu Nkulu.
Yeah.
So we end up saying Nkulu Nkulu.
Okay.
Comes from Mkulu or Mkulu.
The big elder.
The great elder.
Mm.
And then Ukulu Kulu doesn't refer to the grandfather. Ukulu Kulu, both grandmother and a father, they are the great elders.
Mm.
They are the ones that gives out orders.
Mm.
They are the ones who tells the king what to do. The king works for the elders. He reports to the elders, or she reports to the elders. And the last number, it is the women.
The last number.
Yes, the last decisions come from the women.
Okay.
The great women elders.
Okay, so the women elders, after God, there's the women elders.
Let's say the goddess. We call them the goddess.
The goddess.
The grandfather, the grand elders, which is the fathers,
Yeah.
before they can take decisions, they consult
Mm.
to the grandfathers.
Because the Yorubas, they also say that after Olodumare is the Yami,
Yeah, yeah.
the elders, the elder ladies. Yeah, also the witches.
Exactly, same thing.
That's why they are so, you know, like when you go to Aril Babalao and those things, they don't come and chase down the witches, you know.
Yeah.
They give offerings, like,
Yeah.
please just leave alone this
That's the
person.
best, just alone.
Yeah.
Just come. If you eat fine, we don't have a problem with you.
Yeah.
5 pizzas. We know that we have to do this. Pass me through.
Yeah. There's even a place, even a ceremony that they do some places called the Gelede. That means to soothe the vagina.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the power of the women, the power of the elder ladies, the witches. Because they say that the men once upon a time took the power from the women. But to be able to keep peace, they have to suit or to kind of make sure the elder women, the witches, that they're happy. So they dress with women clothes, they wear masks with birds, do the dancing and everything. Then they sing and talk to the elder women, to the witches.
It's happening everywhere. Let's go to Ghana. Is it Ghana?
Ghana.
Yeah. Let's take Zauri dance.
Oh yeah, Ivory Coast.
Yeah, let's go
Zauli, yeah. Guru. People. Yeah. The impossible dance.
Let's go to Zauri.
Yeah.
Zauri. It's what? They worship. They embrace, because of Africans don't worship. We embrace and acknowledge
Yeah.
the chorus
Yeah.
of fatality.
Okay.
You go to the Botswana. There's this one that we call them Batongo.
Yeah.
They wear black skirts
Mm.
and white t-shirts. Chika. Those are the women.
Mm.
In Africa, we say a man and the woman, or a mother and the father, when they come together, when they get married, no one is bigger than the other one. They are equal in everything that they do. But spiritually, the woman is bigger than the man.
Mm.
Until the man reach the high level of spirituality. and can be par with the woman, and he has to be dressed just like the woman. That is why Sanusis, shamans, all the spiritual people, they wear like women.
Like a skirt.
Skirt, because of spiritually.
They're on the level with the women.
Who communicates with the spirits to bless the family? It is the woman. Who communicates with the women to get the children to be blessed? It is the wife. Who goes there to the shrine and asks for the blessing so that this family to grow. You can go and say, but the woman once goes there, everything changes. That is why the mother is the one that determined the future of a child, determined the size of the family, not you, the man. You can say, I want a big family of 20 children. She can give you 2 and say, unfortunately, I cannot conceive anymore.
Yeah.
You will say no.
Yeah.
You'll go with that. You can say you want 2 and she gives you 20. I said, no, but it's not me.
Okay, so so that means if the woman wants a child, the man it's not good for the man to refuse it. I agree.
It's like that.
Even my wife now, she wants twins. She can only have twins because she's a twin herself. So, I mean, time is difficult with 3 children at home, but you know, I cannot refuse her. How can I say no if she wants?
And you like it or not?
Yeah, of course.
She will catch.
Yeah. Yeah, my ex-wife did that to me. She tricked me. She wanted that child I didn't want.
How many men have been tricked?
I guess it's pretty easy for them. Huh?
How many men have been tricked with the children?
Yeah.
I'm going to give him a child so that I can hold him with the child.
Yeah. Of course, that's big power for the woman.
If she doesn't want to give you a child, she can be in love with you for 20 years. She doesn't want to give you a child, she can't. And take me for 1 day. After 2 days, she's pregnant.
Yeah.
You say, yay.
Yeah.
Is it me? Let me go and see the men's doctor and check what it is. But they say, no.
Yeah.
But your sperms are healthy. Number 1.
Yeah.
But that woman, for 20 years, we tried to make a child. She didn't want to give you a child. And we think that, but when comes the next person after divorce, tomorrow it's me, boom, pregnant.
Yeah. So they do that with their mental power, the spiritual power.
Well, yeah, it's a spiritual concept that wants to call it a spiritual. But now, it's no longer a cold concept. Now they're just doing it for the sake of doing it.
Yeah.
They're playing with it.
Yeah.
Some they're using that to hold their husbands or the men ransom for them. And some they're doing it just to become a sperm donor. Then they will raise their children, which is wrong. This feminine thing has killed the world.
Feminism.
Feminism has killed the world. Today, we don't have strong boys.
And there's nothing feminine about it.
These boys are so soft. It's like you might think that these boys are girls, but these boys are gays. Because of everything, it's soft. They cannot do because of the mother, because of the mother, she's so feminine. I don't want Ivan anymore. I've got my job. I can raise my child. But Ivan is needed there to make that boy to be strong and understand. Ivan is needed to protect that daughter so that when she starts dating, she knows that my papa, I said so. If the girl, the daughter, the girl child doesn't have a father next to her, definitely when she dates, she'll be looking for the figure father. She'll end up doing wrong things. You see the potential of a father when it comes. So this feminism thing has killed a lot of things.
In many ways.
In many ways.
In many ways. It's,
many ways.
It's
women, yes, we know that women are bigger spiritually, are powerful. But now, the universal controllers have given the women more unnecessary powers. But let's hope in the seventh generation from us, things will be okay.
The seventh generation.
No, from now, after us. Of the seventh generation, I believe that's going to be the generation that will bring change, a positive change.
So what we can do is prepare, do our best.
That's what we
prepare our
do. Now
children.
we are preparing. It's like we're preparing the land
Yeah.
for them. Other generation will come and plant for them. Then they will just come and finish with the roofing and purify it.
So that means if the Credo Mutwa village is here 7 generations from now,
Let's hope it's going to be
things
there.
are going to change.
And they will, definitely.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like,
They will.
we see how people all over the continent has preserved things, even through colonialism.
And now people are denouncing Christianity, going back to the way of life.
Exactly.
And it shows that we all are connected at the end of the day to the way of life. It shows us that we are one end of the day. We've got the very same DNA, somewhere, somehow. Who knows we are sitting like this? We come from the very same.
Yep.
Before I speak about maybe our grandfather or grandparents, we come from the very same, but because of
Yep.
it's spread like this, we don't know that.
Yep.
But once you start doing it, man. That is why we are so connected. Because of we come from that lineage. Just that it happens that you manage to push to go to the other side of the world. Others manage to go somewhere. You think that no. It's only one people. We are connected. It's more like a chain. We are a chain. That takes us to eternity. Do you know the beanstalk?
The what?
Is it the beanstalk?
The plant.
Yeah, there was a cartoon about the beanstalk. The guy plants a bean.
Yeah.
It ends up going straight.
Yeah. I know this one.
That's a humankind. We are like that. It's a one chain. We are all rooted in one womb. These are our roots. The feet are the roots.
And
Impande zakho connected to our mother, which is the earth itself. I can send you the energies sitting there, standing on the ground. As long as we are barefooted, it doesn't need to be, you don't need to be, the color of, the race color doesn't work there. I can send you positive energies. I can do telepathy with you, we can communicate, being that side and being here. Typical example. You know I was about to phone you. You telling me and I'm telling you.
I experienced that a lot of times. Yeah.
We connected.
Yeah.
Before.
And the Khoisan, like you say, you are Khoisan, said to be the oldest people.
Yeah?
Yeah. And people have said a lot of things about the Khoisan and telepathy.
Telepathy is the most. We always use telepathy in everything. That is why, if you're on the other side of the world, if you're next to the river, and I'm in the river, both of us at the river, we can communicate. I can send you messages through the river in South Africa, being that side, without using a telephone. You'll get the message exactly.
Of course, the technology was here before the telephone. Who in Credo Mutwa's family was a Khoisan or Mutwa? From the father's side?
the father side about Mutwa, which is a couple of the question clan. But they end up, those were the first land. But they managed, the father, the great grandfather of Credo. These were the first people who were captured by the missionaries. Mutwa means the question.
Mutwa means the question.
Abatwa Mutwa means the question.
I visited some gangas in Rwanda.
Yeah?
Yeah, some Batwa.
Yeah.
They call them pygmies.
Yeah, the pygmies, yeah?
Yeah, and you know, Rwanda is a country where they don't really appreciate culture and spirituality. As far as I've seen when I'm there and people I spoke to, it's not like very much welcomed if you deal with ancestors and those things. But when I went to the Batwa and talked to the Mgangas there, they were the only ones that spoke the ancient language of the Batwa. All the other ones, they spoke the Rwanda language. But they were very connected, like, they lived very simple, small mud huts, did good jobs, had patience all the time. And yeah, the guy who was taking me there, he said that people has offered them, you know, cars, TVs, but they always said no. They don't want any of those things. For them, the only thing was to wake up at 3 in the morning and talk to the ancestors. That's it. It meant more than everything else, you know.
As a spiritual person, you don't have to have a television. Well, we live in the modern life. Cell phones are not supposed to be. Even a radio on its own. But we use the radio so that you can connect and get information. But you're not supposed to have that. Because of the waves or what do you call it? The frequencies of the waves, they disturb. For example, we speak about energy here.
Yeah.
So they always disturb. The vibration disturbs you. When television is there, it disturbs your connection with your land, with the nature itself. That cell phone, that radio, because of now, the waves, it runs with the waves. So what? To the nature itself. They disturb you. But now, you can't really last. Give me consultation on the phone.
Yeah.
Then you say, it's okay. No, those are not real. We say, but 12, they've managed to go and do negative things to acquire certain powers.
So when you drum for the Sangomas and they get possessed, are you kind of controlling the possession with the drumming?
A drum?
Or are you just drumming the same rhythm all the time?
Remember I said, you don't initiate at the same time. I can be initiated as a drum. When I play drums, certain energies are evoked.
Yeah.
And then I can be able to play a drum to even tame those energies. And then when I play drum, it is no longer me who play drums. I become on trance. I don't know certain things. After playing drums, they'll say, hey, you saw what you put with me. Because of you are no longer yourself. You manage to go into trance. Whatever is happening, you communicate with it. There are those who will be able to play a normal rhythm, but with you, because of it's your calling there, you'll be adding flavor with a different kind of way that people can understand. Once you touch the drum, everything changes.
Whose house?
This is my neighbor's house.
Ah, okay.
So let's go there. You can see there. You don't go inside, just outside. Yes, I say.
So you're saying Mandela used to live here?
Yeah, this is it. Mandela House, which was before. You can also shoot the guitar man here.